I think Marmalade is a force for good in Oxford. I think it's a very important event in the year that people who choose to come into it know that there's going to be honest, open conversations to explore how we genuinely do things better together and ourselves.
The discussion is around, okay, how do we do this? But the important thing is you're not making those decisions. What you're doing is kind of testing out how it feels and how you might go about thinking about how those decisions are made.
So Marmalade is a place where people come together to think deeply about very, very different content. We don't spend enough time thinking about how we relate to each other, how we're honest with each other, how we listen to each other, understand each other, so that we can make better quality decisions.
I think anything which kind of mobilises a community in a place that values that place and values the work that goes on in a place is a good thing. I think we don't celebrate localism enough in this country, and it's nice to see Oxford taking a lead around that.
When you start talking to people, you realise that you do all have the same goal, and that goal is, you know, a better life for people in Oxfordshire, and you see that in any of the organisations.
The way that we've designed our services, all too often they make things worse. There's more cost to the public sector.
How do we make sure the cultural offer is engaged with by people from disadvantaged communities, the regeneration areas in Oxford, for example?
I'm actually quite sold on Marmalade. I think it's a fantastic route, and people getting together from all different walks of the community. We've got various different professionals, plus people with lived skills, sitting down to look at how we can actually improve lives for people in Oxford.
I think one of the things Marmalade offers, and in fact this building offers, is a kind of neutral space where we don't have a vested interest, as it were, and lots of different people and organisations can come in and talk to each other in our neutral space.
It's great to have the space to think more creatively and to give yourself up to that process.
So you're bringing together inspiring people and motivated, passionate people and ideas and a different way of thinking and doing stuff and innovation, and so it just feels like one of those places that's inspiring to be in and involved in.
The capacity to bring people together from so many different backgrounds is incredibly fruitful in terms of the discussions we have. It's far more interesting than almost any other part of things that I'm involved in.
If we can come together collectively to figure out ways to try to achieve that, then things are going to be better for everybody.